You know, I moved to Hawaii when I was about 20 years old, and I lived there for 15 years. So I lived there all the way through the 70s and halfway through the 80s. And you know what was my main thing there was I was surfing, and when the swell was down, I took up karate. So I've been doing karate for 40 years. I'm an instructor and an international competitor, and I've been very successful at it. Of course, you don't get paid for being into karate, but but anyway. So anyway, I'm talking about surfing, and surfing to me everything is like the martial arts. You get once you get a certain degree in of black belt, as long as you got a high quality caliber of black belt, well, you're gonna always that's gonna be your standards. So you never want to go below those standards. You always want to be great at whatever you do, even if you're into music or if you're into art or whatever your passion is. The thing is, you got to have passion and you got to have your focus. And that's the same as being with the My Top Tier Business. We call it MTTB. But anyway, it's that type of thing where you need to focus in on your business, and you got to treat it like your conditioning. Like when I was surfing, we had some times where the waves would be so big, and you're paddling out, and your heart is just palpitating, and these huge waves are coming down to break right on top of your head, and you just really had to learn how to focus your fear, control your emotions. You really had to be strong. That came from the martial arts training. And I also relate that to things like real estate, which I became a realtor for 30 years, and that's all, but that's another story. But it's the same type of thing. Your attitude and how well you want to do something is going to reflect on how well you do. So when it comes to My Top Tier Business, it's an easy way to get in, but it's also an easy way to get out. So you need to you really do have to apply yourself and focus on what you're doing, and knowing that it's going to go right, because you're learning from the best coaches, in their field. And so they guide you along, and they do all the things, just like my karate instructor helped me. It taught me all my techniques and helped me to hone them and perfect them. And pretty soon I just started winning and winning and winning right in the competition, the international competition. So that's the same thing with My Top Tier Business. You got to make it where it becomes secondary. You don't have to think about it. You just go ahead and do it, and you know the right steps because you've been taught, and people will tell you exactly what you need to do and how to do it. So that is so perfect. So anyway, if you're thinking about going for a My Top Tier Business, I would recommend that you do it right away, because the fact that once it starts happening, it happens fast, and your money just comes rolling in. So make sure that you apply yourself and take action. Take action now. Go ahead and push the button below and sign up, and let's get this ball rolling. We've got all the best coaches here to help you. All right, do it now, and we'll see you at the top.